So a couple things have happened since I last gave an update on the situation. For those of you who don't know, I went to the arcade, and when I left, the workers took my prizes and then they wiped my cards. So I basically lost about 240,000 tickets, which was worth about $1,500. I did a couple videos on this, and the videos will be in the description below and in the pinned comment below. Anyways, I was able to talk to my lawyer, and I talked to the district manager. I actually talked to the district manager first. He had a few things to say. First, he was, remorseful that this whole thing happened, but he did not apologize to me. I think he's more disappointed that the whole thing happened. He did say that he didn't know I was there, but he knew that the other person was there, the person I was recording, but he didn't find out that I was there until after the situation had resolved. The other thing is that he said that, no one at that location wiped your tickets, which doesn't really matter. I'm sure they didn't wipe it, but I know they wrote down my card number, and they probably sent it to someone else who wiped it. So regardless of how it was wiped, it definitely came from the fact that the whole situation went down. It wasn't just a random glitch in the system. I'm very positive of that. The other thing he brought up was the fact that apparently the video had been uploaded on to TikTok, and it got like 30,000-40,000 views. And in that recording, the person who uploaded it did not censor it, and the location name was there, and they got threats. And I do not support that, but I feel that they were blaming me for what happened, and I'm the victim. I don't get why you would blame the victim. I think it's bad that happened, but to blame me for their consequences is pretty insulting, and it just made me that much more angry. I was really mad. He did say that he would get in contact with me. He did ask me what I wanted to get the situation resolved. I want my ticket back, and I would like something in return as compensation for the whole thing that went down. I doubt that will happen, but I was also able to talk to my lawyer, and he asked me why did I leave, why didn't you let the cops come? And I told him that I was really kind of for lack of a better word, agitated, and really high-strung. That the whole situation happened. I was kind of running off a lot of adrenaline, and I couldn't really think properly. He wasn't really disappointed. We did call the police, and we asked them if there's anything they could do, but they said that the situation had already been resolved, and because the situation wasn't going on when we called, it wasn't really high priority, lack of resource, all that. My lawyer did tell me that there's one thing that stuck out to him, and it wasn't the assault or alleged robbery. It was the fact that we were what's called falsely imprisoned, or at least that's what he thought. I thought that was kind of interesting, because I do think that there was assault and robbery, but then again, showing intent is pretty hard. Robbery being intentionally taking another person's stuff with force or threat of force. That's not the exact definition, but something like that. But he also mentioned the lack of the iPads being rewarded or awarded, and that could be some sort of breach of contract. And he said that we could do some sort of limited civil case. I don't really want to sue. I know it's a lot of trouble. I know some people that have been in lawsuits, and it's a lot of trouble. And $1,500, it might not be worth it, but I know he's a good lawyer. But when you take away the fees, the time, and all the driving back and forth, I'm not sure if it's gonna be worth it, but it's definitely a possibility. I just want apology and get my stuff back. That's all I want. But even if I do get my stuff back, I will say that it's kind of put a whole damper on going to the arcade. The arcade is a nice way to get away. It's fun. It's safe, or so I thought. But this sort of thing going on, and there's also been some other incidents that really weren't nearly as bad, but they're still pretty annoying. So just these things happening just really sucks, for lack of a better word. But I do appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate the support. Hopefully I get in contact with the manager and we get the situation resolved. Thank you.